And the only people who think it deserves Game of the Year 2022 are idiots. People who are too stupid to know what good games actually are. Casuals. And ironically, people that started from software games with Elden Ring. So what, we're supposed to take somebody like you seriously that skipped like 7 other games, went straight to the front of the line, and now you think you're credible? We're supposed to take you seriously?
G'day everyone, it's your boy, Jordan CS No here, and welcome back to another cringy ass video on the dark web. Today, we've got the return of one of my favorite channels that I cover on this channel. Fuck, wrap your head around that sentence. That being Young Defiant, aka the boomer Sony Fanboy. Which is a title I give to him, not because I'm racist to old people, but because he's one of those Sony fanboys that reminisces about the old PlayStation, you know, and tells you about how everything was better back in their day, and how when they were your age, they owned a house and had 3 wives and 4 kids. It's like, yeah, no shit, a house cost $8 back in your day. With $8, I can't even buy a fucking avocado. But today, or, well, 2 days ago technically, Young Defiant has released this beautiful video titled Elden Ring Doesn't Deserve Game of the Year 2022, which I'm sure we can all imagine what this is. I'm not really going to waste your time with this intro, but before we begin, I know I'm going to get some comments telling me Young Defiant's just trolling, this, that, the third. Listen, fuck you, it's funny. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it.
Elden Ring does not deserve Game of the Year 2022. It's just not a good game.
Okay, just already, one thing I've got to say is I love how all of his videos start out literally the exact same. Fuck, all of my videos start out exactly the same. I just realized. Everyone's videos start out. Oh god.
And the only people who think it deserves Game of the Year 2022 are idiots.
The only people who think it deserves Game of the Year 2022 are idiots. Great start. Great start.
People who are too stupid to know what good games actually are.
Yeah, I'm sure Young Defiant can tell us what some good games are. Let me guess. Are they all old PlayStation games?
Casuals. And ironically, people that started from software games with Elden Ring.
Okay, I'm kind of guilty of that one, but who fucking cares? It's a good game. Whether or not it was my first FromSoft game, I still think it was a good game.
So what, we're supposed to take somebody like you seriously that skipped like 7 other games, went straight to the front of the line, and now you think you're credible? We're supposed to take you seriously?
Well, Elden Ring is the first game in the Elden Ring series, so it's not really skipping the line, is it? And also, I could give you some legitimate reasons as to why you should take me, Jordan CS No, seriously. Number 1, your full name. Number 2, your house address. Number 3, your social security number. Number 4, your IP address. Should I really go on? Don't worry, Susan, it was a joke, it was a joke. I don't actually know everyone's house address.
We're supposed to take you seriously? Because you beat Elden Ring, aka the easiest game they've ever made?
I haven't even beaten it yet. Fuck.
Like, I knew this game was trash when everybody was just winning, and the game was just handing out so many W's to every trash gamer out there, just seeing so many terrible gamers succeed. People that got chewed up and spit out in every other From Software game doing good in Elden Ring. I was like, yeah, this is a joke. Ain't no honor in beating this game. It's just handing people the win. Here, you get a win, you get a win, you get a win. We want to make sure everybody's included. Did we forget anybody? Oh, the gamer with no thumbs back there. Here, you get a win, you get a win. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I think you did actually forget somebody. You forgot Quantum TV and Acerthorn. It's like the opposite of what everyone complains about, because he wants the game to be harder and less inclusive. This is the guy that goes to those fucking boot camps and crawls through mud just to make his life harder. This is the type of guy that donates to, like, gay rights causes, saying, I hope they find a cure. God, I say some really fucked shit on this channel sometimes. I really want to put him in the same room as Quantum TV and see how that would go. Quantum TV, Young Defiant, if you're watching this, if the two of you get together and have a discussion about this, okay? I will let the two of you split my bank account balance in half and take each half, right? That's a full $50 between the two of you. So, you know, hop on it.
Listen, the only reason it won was because of popularity, not quality. It was undoubtedly the most popular game of 2022.
Isn't that kind of how every game wins Game of the Year? Sort of, not really, because technically then Red Dead Redemption should have won in 2018, but I don't know. It's really interesting, all the excuses that people try to think of to justify Elden Ring winning and God of War losing. Because it's like, they say like, oh, well, it was popularity. But then they have to ignore then when God of War 2018 won over Red Dead Redemption 2, which was more popular. You know, it was because it was on more platforms. But then you've got to ignore the 2 years where Sony won Game of the Year with games that were on one platform.
Am I happy it won over God of War Ragnarok? I mean, yeah, of course, because at least Elden Ring at the end of the day is an actual game and not a movie like God of War Ragnarok, so of course.
Not gonna lie, I kind of want to say that that's kind of based.
But with that being said, Elden Ring is once again just not a good game. It's so sad we've reached a point where as long as something is popular, all of its flaws are ignored. As long as something is popular, everybody sucks it off. It's just not good.
I wonder if he'll highlight any of Elden Ring's flaws. Can we know why? Can we know why it's not good?
This is not a good situation, and this is what happens when you give everyone a controller.
What? This is what happens when you give everyone a controller. Oh no, God forbid, gaming has become more accessible to people.
This is what happens when everyone is allowed to just call themselves a gamer with no consequences.
I really don't know what he's going on about. I guess he's just reminiscing about the good old days of gaming where, you know, nobody played video games. And you probably used to get bullied for playing video games, which, look, maybe young Defiant enjoyed the wedgies that all the football kids used to give him at school, but I don't know. I mean, I kind of like how it is now, not gonna lie.
The more things start going wrong when you start allowing just anybody to run around, call themselves a gamer. Anybody can go pick up a console. Anybody can play a game.
Anyone could go play a game before. What the fuck is he on about?
As someone that has been playing From Software games since the beginning and is responsible for putting them on the map.
Oh no. Here he goes. He's gonna try and say that he made From Software popular.
Because let's be honest, there would be no From Software without me.
There would be no From Software without him. Because it feels so empty without me.
I can easily say this is one of the worst games they've ever made.
In your opinion.
And once again, I'm qualified to say that. I've played all their games. You haven't. I'm not even just talking about the Souls games I played on record. You haven't. I knew about From Software games before the internet, before some garbage YouTubers started talking about it, before some garbage streamers started talking about it. You didn't. I'm qualified to talk about this. I know what I'm talking about. You don't. Stay in your place, peasant.
Yeah, that's right, guys. Stay in your place, peasant. Fuck off. We're full. I spit on you if I could see you. I've really got to stop saying fuck off, we're full, and go back to where you came from. Because everyone's gonna think I'm a racist piece of shit who hates immigrants, which, look, guys, I love immigration. Unless those immigrants are from New Zealand, in which case, fuck off, we're full.
I mean, Elden Ring has a boring, bland, open world. Its story, characters, and lore are just not interesting. The music is not good.
Its story, world, and characters are just not interesting. Yeah, he didn't play the game.
The gameplay is overly repetitive. You fight the same bosses over and over again.
You know what? That actually is kind of valid. They do use a lot of the same bosses over and over again in Elden Ring. And it can be really annoying. Like the tree sentinels. Listen, I don't need to fight 100 sentinels. Or the foreskin apostle. Godskin apostle. That's what I'm going to call my foreskin now. The godskin.
This is just not a good game at all, and it only won once again due to popularity and because of how bad overall this year was for gaming. I mean, 2022 was horrible. What was the competition? I mean, God of War Ragnarok?
Gotta admit, God of War Ragnarok is actually kind of funny.
Horizon Forbidden Flop, Stray, like, those games were even worse. So, of course, Elden Ring was going to win, but it didn't deserve to. If there was just another game that was just slightly good, it would have beat Elden Ring.
Lego Star Wars. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I have autism.
Don't take my excitement for Elden Ring beating God of War as me saying that Elden Ring is a good game, because I still think it's a terrible game.
Wait, he thinks Elden Ring is a bad game? I couldn't tell.
You know, too many fake gamers with bad taste thinking games like Elden Ring are good when they're far from that. This was just a year of just casualism. Like, it was just so weird how before this, no From Software game generated this type of buzz.
Yeah, because Elden Ring is a vastly more broadly appealing game than most of From Software's other games.
You think it deserves this Game of the Year award? You're an idiot.
I'm an idiot?
You have terrible taste. You're not a gamer.
I have bad taste? I'm not a gamer? Well, guys, you heard it there. Because I like Elden Ring, I'm not actually a gamer. Yes, despite the fact that my Steam account is 5 years old, probably 3 years older than young Defiant's mental age, let's just be honest, but I'm not actually a gamer. And I know this might be heartbreaking to some of you, but I've also got to apologize for something else, guys. I'm not actually Australian. My name is Jordan Sino. I'm actually from Detroit. I've been lying this entire time. Yeah, and if you've got a problem with that, you can fucking fight me. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at JordanCSNo. Subscribe to the second channel, JordanCS2, and join my Discord server. Links to all of those will be in the description. Please do not send any hate over to Young Defiant, it's really unneeded. But that's all for today's video, so until the next one, piss off.